Unfortunately, I feel like the UK gives so much more love to female boxing than the US, but I think the culture is starting to change. Yes, I'm sure everyone knows that we are all in a race to get Shannon Courtney first.
It's your girl Kaydi at Boxing and Bantz, and I am joined by the new IBO bantamweight female boxer, Melissa Odessa Parker. Welcome. How are you doing, girl?
Thank you. I am doing really well. I'm already back into training, looking forward to the next one. And it just feels great to see my name and the US flag among champions.
Amazing. So well done and congratulations on your win on Saturday. You won the IBO World Bantamweight title. Tell me the game plan that led to your win.
Well, I hadn't been in training camp for her specifically, but I had to get a last minute opponent within the last few weeks of camp. And Kalisa stepped up to the challenge, and I knew that she was going to be tough and durable. So I just changed up my training camp where I trained for everything and anything for the last 3 weeks. I didn't go in there with a specific game plan other than hit, don't get hit, look for openings, and get the stoppage if possible.
That's it. So women's boxing is gaining a lot of popularity and success here in the UK. How is it seen in the US?
Unfortunately, I feel like the UK gives so much more love to female boxing than the US, but I think the culture is starting to change. It's about educating and just promoting the females more. We're exciting and everyone loves to watch us fight. It's just that they don't know much about us. And what's missing with the audience is a storyline, a connection. Mm-hmm. So the more we're out showing more of ourselves and our personalities and getting just a little bit more personal, what we're comfortable with, it's going to help the audience want to see what women's boxing is about, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So you used to do MMA, but you moved to boxing. What's the reason behind the switch?
Well, my background is in boxing. I've been boxing over 20 years on and off, but back in 2015, I had a coach ask me if I wanted to try an MMA class, and I was like, heck no. And they were like, oh, instead of just sitting here, do something, because I was in between camps. I tried one class, I fell in love. I fought in an amateur fight 4 weeks later, but boxing took priority. So I only had 2 amateur MMA fights and kept focusing on boxing. And I had to take a break due to back-to-back injuries. But when I came back, I felt like I had unfinished business in boxing. So I turned pro in boxing first.
That's it. So which one do you prefer, MMA or boxing?
So here's the thing. My love is always going to be for boxing. I am a boxer true to heart, but I'm also a fighter. So I love MMA because I get to train in so many different disciplines and it's exciting. And I have combat sport experience because of the military. I had to do a lot of combat training. So it's just fun for me. Boxing, I feel I take a lot more seriously than MMA because for me, MMA is about doing something different and having fun with it, but I still want to dominate.
Of course. So let's go back a bit to December last year, your fight with Brittany Sims. Very, very impressive KO, I must say. Did you expect the fight to go the way it did?
I don't ever look at how I expect the fight to go. I'll just prepare myself for what I would like to happen in certain situations. If you get in the ring with me, you just got to make sure protect yourself at all times because my reaction timing, I work on those things. I don't just wake up with those skills. I'm always looking to add tools to my arsenal. And she put herself in a position to show that I was prepared.
So firstly, I just want to say I'm super, super excited to have you on our channel. Not only are you now the new IBO champ, but you're also the first female boxer on our channel. So thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Just tell me what it's been like fighting in a predominantly male-dominated sport.
I'm used to it because I've been in it so long. You have to have tough skin. Being the only female at a gym a lot of times, having to change the time because you're 2 minutes so the men get frustrated with you, having to put your pride aside and let them know when they're hurting you. But then you also get a great group of guys who they treat you as a fighter, but they understand there's limits. So I've been able to experience both sides, and I have a pretty good balance of dealing with no matter what the situation. I just hope that women can start fighting 3 minutes, because it will make it a lot more easier.
Yeah.
And it would also help us calm down to fight more like pros instead of having more of an amateur style.
That's it. And where do you see yourself, Melissa, in the next 4 to 5 years? What's the plan? What have you mapped out?
I would love to simultaneously be a world champion in boxing and MMA. I would love to be a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, have a gold medal at Worlds. IBJJF is one of my goals. It's one of the largest platforms you can compete in for Jiu-Jitsu. I call myself the triathlete of combat sports because I just have this love for boxing, MMA, and Jiu-Jitsu. And that's where I'm going to continue focusing on, is what makes me happy and what I enjoy doing.
Amen. Follow your dreams. You've got your vision, and go for it. Is there anyone in your weight class who you have your eye on next?
Yes, I'm sure everyone knows that we are all in a race to get Shannon Courtney first, because we all want to show why she should not have that belt. And everybody wants to be the first one to make a statement. She's not a threat. She's a stepping stone. She's someone you just get past. And all of us want to prove she's not on our level. So we're not offended that she has the belt. We're just like, okay, so you think you're ready? Now prove it, because you're a world champion. So step up or vacate. So hopefully world champions and mandatories, because I think Shannon O'Connell honestly deserves first dibs, but I wanted more.
Of course you do. You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
You know, at the end of the day, it's up to Shannon and Eddie. But hey, y'all can reach me. I'm available and I want it. But my biggest focus is fighting other world champions at this point.
Exactly. Melissa, you're confident. You're beautiful. You keep doing what you're doing, and Boxing and Bantz will be all the way behind you. We'll be posting and everything, and we are looking forward to your future fights. Listen, best of luck for your up and coming bouts and your future success. Just tell everyone where they can find you on social media, and big up any sponsors you have.
Yes, I would love to shout out my sponsored Odd Socks, Stack Pro, Wasabi Bullies. And you can find me at Melissa Odessa on Instagram and Melissa Odessa on Twitter.
Amazing. And again, I am Kaydi at Boxing and Bantz. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.